It is it is NFL game day, and we are talking Black history. And I present to you Dr. Bennett Ifeakandu Omalu. Dr. Bennett Ifeakandu Omalu is the forensic pathology black physician, American, who first named the progressive trauma in the brains of NFL players after they had retired. On his work on a former player who died, and he had to study his brains. Omalu published his findings in the journal, describing the condition as chronic traumatic encephalopathy, complicating contact on the brains of NFL players. This is shown in the film by Will Smith in the United States that is called Concussion. How Omalu took on the NFL to accept responsibility for the downward life spiral of former NFL players because of progressive deterioration in their brains as they were involved in contact sports, contact on the brain. American black hero, as Omalu is known, especially as his life had to be played in a film where Will Smith played Dr. Omalu. Omalu did his pathological findings on the brains of former NFL player Mike Webster or David Moss. And he showed the neurological debilitating changes similar to Alzheimer's disease in the brains of former NFL players who were having degenerative changes in their brains and symptoms related to that. Omalu published his papers and began to have backlash and fight from the NFL, but he stood his grounds. And today, because of him, the NFL had to take lots of changes to bring about increased wellness and well-being, and paid multi-billions to families of former NFL players who were having or were diagnosed with problems which Omalu Bennett Ifeakandu first discovered. Dr. Omalu has addressed many global health and medical scientific meetings around the world on his work as a forensic pathologist, as a coroner, as a consultant. Dr. Bennett Omalu Ifeakandu is known as an American hero, a black first, the one who studied and named CTE, the game brain. It is worth saying that Black History Month will continue to remember the achievement of blacks in the diaspora in America. And Dr. Omalu is one of the black first. The CDC has the safety protocols for the 2020 NFL season related to COVID-19 and is advising Americans to respect the prevention measures in place as they gather